Hello and welcome to the Battlefield Top Plays. In this week's episode we have got a load of clips that I've had sent in, some fantastic efforts from the community, and I'm going to be including as many of them as possible. A new format for the Top Plays now. I'm going to start off the episode with my favourite clip that I've had sent in, the best clip that I think deserves to be shown all on its own at the start. I'll then include as many of the best clips as I can and make the episode around 10 minutes long each time. Starting off, and my favourite clip for this week is going to be by Sam's 300 Foxes. He's playing on Silk Road, Battlefield 4 in the stealth jet, looking to take down some enemy air vehicles. He goes after this stealth jet who attempts to rendezvous him. He instead bails out of his own jet, steals the rendezvouser's jet, whilst roadkilling him in the process. Watch that again in slow motion as he also gets a chat reaction from the dude he roadkilled. Probably the coolest thing I've ever seen happen in Battlefield 4 in the sky. Keeping it Battlefield 4, keeping it Silk Road, and keeping it in the sky, we have a clip sent in from Quickstriker. He's going to be rodeo zooking somebody in the distance, pulling off a 5-second hang time with that s'more. Not something you see every day. Awesome clip. And for the third and final Silk Road clip today, we've got a long range RPG from Daskos on a jet flying past him. He then starts to get shot at by another jet, just times his RPG to perfection, taking that one out too. Moving over to Battlefield 1, we've got a clip sent in from Neon. He's going to be playing on Montegrappa, trying to take out a bomber in the distance with his rocket gun. Unfortunately, he doesn't hit any of his shots, but then he pulls out an anti-tank grenade to complete the job. Gets more than he bargained for, taking out a bomber and an attack plane in one go. Pretty incredible stuff. Now, you know I'm a fan of Pfizer. I think he has a great YouTube channel, he posts some really entertaining content, and is probably the best aggressive Battlefield player out there. He still plays BF3, BF4, and of course, today's clips are from Battlefield 1. Check out the aggression in some of these clips. We have a 9 kill streak, a 10, an 11, and then a 12. Really solid performance all round, showcasing that the tactics he uses in BF4 are still mega effective in Battlefield 1. The SMG 08/18 is a fantastic weapon. However, somebody mentioned quite an interesting comment the other day. From my experience on PC, the SMG is just superb and nothing can get close to it in terms of raw killing power with a magazine of that size. I mean, the Hellregal's probably the closest you're going to get, but the SMG really trumps that in my opinion. Somebody said that on console the SMG is just not as good because the recoil is a lot harder to control for some people, and that might be an interesting discussion. Should DICE balance weapons in 2 separate builds, one for console, one for PC? It's a very different kettle of fish when you're playing on controller and playing on mouse and keyboard, so really they should look at making 2 separate builds of the game. A lot more work, I know, but I think people would really appreciate that. The 12 kill streak from Achibaba is probably my favourite, the way he rushes the Charlie flag and just demolishes everybody in his path. Next up, a clip from Hammock Can't Play. I love it when this guy sends me in clips. His playstyle is amazing. His aim is also fantastic. Playing with the Madsen MG Trench on Suez, a game of conquest looking to take down the East Bank trenches on Alpha, demolishing the enemy team with this amazing weapon. Probably my favourite vanilla LMG on the game. You do have that ridiculous magazine obscuring your view, but nonetheless, it is a great gun. I like the AA sights on this thing as well. I have the same setup on my BAR Storm and Trench. I just think it gives you that extra benefit at the medium range engagements, whilst close range you can just hip fire. Also, the AA sights just seem to work really nicely on Battlefield 1. I don't know what it is, but that zoom and the way that they focus enemies makes it very easy to track people, and you can be mega effective. As you see here, Amit is on a 17 kill streak before he gets taken down by a prone camper who then dies. As usual, a great clip. Thanks for sending it in. Upping Amit's kill streak, we're going to go on to a 26 kill streak sent in from Greensight Gamer. This time he's using the SMG. A very, very nice section of the Tsaritsyn map, playing a game of operations looking to defend. Now this streak goes on for quite some time, and as you can tell, the enemy team are not exactly the brightest of players. They tend to lie down, they tend to camp, group up, and all get wrecked. And this goes on for around 2 minutes. So many useless enemy players can't do anything about this massive flank that Greensight Gamer goes on, using his Yataghan sword to finish that guy and slap him around the face, getting back to the spawn screen. Again, good use of the Obrez as he clears out this section of the map for his team. Now, when defending on operations, quite a lot of people, including myself, don't really get the opportunity to pull off these massive flanks. Quite often you have to be on the attacking side to have the more entertaining gameplay. But on Tsaritsyn, on this section of the map, you do get the opportunity to flank. It's a really nice position. Through here, as you can see, dropping the smoke, you get the flank on the left. You just have to watch the enemies on the right, and if they're on the right hand side, you can go round the other side and flank. It's quite a well put together map with lots of different flanking routes and lanes. Lots of hard cover too, something that I really enjoy in Battlefield games. Now he gets on to the final part of this streak as he positions himself inside this little room here, making use of all of the cover. As I just mentioned, cover mega important in Battlefield 1. Again, making use of the SMG08 as well. Just so effective at close range, dropping people within milliseconds. The only thing that can really match this, I reckon, at close range is either the machine pistol or a shotgun. It's very, very difficult to counter. Again, enemies with their backs turned, not even paying attention, and even when they do realise he's here, they can't get any shots on him to take him down, and he just manages to stay alive through the whole thing. 26 kills in total. A great streak. Thanks for sending it in. FpsWad has a clip now. He's going to be playing on, of course, Fort de Vaux with the M1917 MG low weight, a gun that I don't really get along with too much myself, but it can be effective, and if you're ADSing and holding down left mouse button, it's probably the best weapon on the game. It is so easy to hit players with this thing, an absolute laser. Look how many kills he's racked up in this point streak, and the enemies just keep on appearing. 1600 points in that streak before it unfortunately ends. A lot of kills in one little 30-second clip. Fantastic work. Now, we've had quite a lot of clips in this week's top plays, and you need to let me know in the comments if you like this approach. We've got about 4 or 5 more to go through, and I've stopped doing that little compilation thing at the end as well. I'd rather do the commentary over the top of the clips, to be honest, and keep the quality high. Let me know if you enjoy this. Now we've got a clip sent in from Mendoza. He's playing on Battlefield 4 with the attack jet. He's sent in a few clips in recent weeks of big kill streaks, and I haven't been able to include them because I'm not too sure if people like just a kill streak as a top play, but this one is a bit different. It's only a minute or so long. He's playing on road transmission, destroying all of the enemy ground vehicles and quite a lot of infantry in one streak. He's also evaded a jet at the start of the map as well, which is very clever, evading instead of having to dogfight, so we can actually hit this concentrated group of enemies as they push towards Bravo flag. The thing with rogue transmission is if the tanks get under the dish, and if they take the AA gun once they've capped Charlie, you can be in for a torrid time in the jet, which is why it's very important to focus on enemy tanks at the very start of the game. A coordinated team effort, as you can tell he has, as his friendly tank pushes up now and takes Bravo flag, can result in a very easy game on road transmission. And although I would say that the map is slightly imbalanced and the Chinese side have an easier time, you still need to keep your eye on the ball and make sure that you cap the flags immediately. So far, a very nice streak. I'm sure he went on to get a huge kill streak, but a great clip nonetheless. I know we had an M1917 clip just before, but I had to include another one. This one is sent in from YikoFan. He's going to be playing on Argonne Forest with the telescopic variant, pulling off an absolutely incredible kill streak. The amount of kills he gets at quite a decent range as well just showcases the amazing capability of this weapon, making use of that smoke to reposition himself on the right hand side of the railway. He sets to work on the enemy, who are of course trying to push and defend their sector and take it back, as his team are seeming to get a foothold on this position. Using the range with the telescopic variant, he absolutely demolishes enemies, not worrying about the ammo either, as you get 250 rounds in one single magazine with this thing. Absolute destruction of the enemy team. Loads of people taken down in the distance there as they're camping on the hill, and then sets to work on a couple more as well, picking up a random kill there as one of his bullets intercepted a sprinting player. Nearly 2,000 points in that streak. Taking the sector, and as you can see, 60 for 8, he's dominating. A fantastic clip. Next up, we've got a clip sent in from Hexa. He's going to be playing Gormwood Railway, Battlefield 4, Ace 23, TDM. What else do you expect from Hexa? Playing on TDM is what this guy does. He absolutely demolishes everybody in this short little streak. So many people taken down so far. Picks up the triple with the M67 frag, and then an additional couple of kills with his Ace 23, making use of every single bit of hard cover, making sure that he controls this part of the map as well. Looks to see if he can get a revive on his teammate, but unfortunately his teammate is surrounded by enemies, so he has to control the area first. That's what you have to do in TDM. Make sure that you're staying alive because of the way the tickets work. No point in reviving somebody if you can kill somebody, because that way you're going to be making sure that your team benefits the most. A couple more people taken down, making good use of this house, switching out kits, getting some ammunition back in his weapon, and then a few more players taken down across the road. So far so good. A great clip. When you want to see accurate infantry gameplay, there is no one else other than Hexa to watch. As you can tell from the kill feed, he's pretty much carrying this team as usual. A great clip. Thank you for sending it in. If you did enjoy this week's top plays, leave a like down below. Quite a long episode this week and a lot of clips. I had to make up for missing an episode a couple of weeks back. Keep sending your clips in if you think they're good enough at BattlefieldTopPlays@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next episode.